September is one of the months for awesome, great middle grade releases. And so this is part 2. So if you did not watch part 1, go back and check out all of these amazing new middle grade releases. So, and tell me in the comments below, what is a book that you look forward to reading that just came out this year, whether it be this month or just whenever this year, because there have been so many great new releases this year. All right, so the first one I want to tell you about is Stage Fright. So this is such a perfect time to read this, with it being, fall and Halloween coming up. And so we've got these friends, and this girl comes back to visit her friends because she moved away, and she's so excited to see them, but things are not how they always were. And so they decide to do this, this adventure together where they go into this haunted old theater, and they're going to go and just try to do like a little seance to find the girl who died there. And it turns out for way more than they bargained for. And so it's so perfect. It had me on the edge of my seat at times. It was just the perfect amount of scary. And we've got a ghost, and then also another supernatural something going on. And then of course the things with their developing friendships and what's going on with that. And so it's so the perfect read for this time of year, anytime that you enjoy a good little scare. And the next one is another just wonderful Halloween time of year read. We've got The Pumpkin Princess and the Fair Every Night. And so this girl, she is trying to run away from this orphanage, and she encounters the Pumpkin King, and he takes her back to this just magical town where all of these fantastical Halloweenish kind of creatures live. And so it's just this really fun world building. And also it's all about family, and her discovering her place there, and if she can even stay there, because she's the only living person there really. And so she's trying to figure out who is the evil that doesn't want her there, and how can she defend herself and stay there. And it's just got these wonderful autumn vibes going on, and I just loved it. It was such a great read. I think you're going to love it so much too. And another one that just makes a great this time of year read, or just anytime you want a good cozy mystery, is A Strange Thing That Happened in Cherry Hall. So we do have a ghost, but it's not like a ghost that's like spooking us out the whole time. This ghost, there's a mystery behind it, and so they're trying to figure out the mystery, and also the mystery of this missing painting and who stole this. And so it's just a really fun mystery between friends and them coming together and trying to solve the mystery, and also why is this ghost even here. And so they are accusing different people and following different paths, and they're wrong, and how can they figure it out, and in the end where it all comes together. Just love it. All right, so then the next one is a fantasy, and I've been really getting into all of these just different cultures and their stories. And so this one, it's a Filipino culture kind of based on, it's called Serpent Rider. So in this fantastical land, these people have learned to befriend and also ride these big monstrous serpents, and they're using them to defend themselves and their village. And so each one has these different powers, and this main character, her egg hasn't hatched yet, and so she's trying to figure out how she can help and live up to her destiny. And it's a great read. It's got constant action and just this friendship, and she's got to work with a rival as well. And so just such a fun fantasy, right up my alley. I love a good fantasy, and so definitely check it out. The next one, I got the advanced reader copy here. It's called Valor Wings. All right, this is just so much fun, and nothing that I even saw coming, because I love historical fiction and I love fantasy, and boom, we put them together. Amazing. Sam Subity did just this great, phenomenal job combining two of my favorite genres. So we've got these dragons during World War II, and this girl is trying to go and save the brother that is out there, and he's at Dunkirk. And you also have another storyline going on woven in there, that this Jewish boy is, he's fleeing from the Nazis as well. Just so much action, so much fun. I loved it. The last one is called The Flicker. This is just this futuristic, the sun just had this big solar flare and wiped out most of the life on Earth. but a small group of people are still alive and they're trying to survive in this, you know, dying earth that they live on. And so these two stepsisters, their relationship was already strained. And so are they going to be able to work this out and also survive with their baby brother? And that's the only family that they have, but she knows somewhere out there one of them has this grandma, so they're trying to find her, and then they encounter these other survivors, and can they trust them? And then there's also this sub-theme of gender fluidity going on throughout the book. And so it's just fast-paced and so much going on. I would love to hear in the comments below, what do you most look forward to reading? And tell me just what have you loved reading this year. If you enjoyed this video, please take a second, subscribe to the channel, give it a like, and come back and keep getting more great book recommendations for the kids in your life. Bye.